All right, howdy, folks. We're giving you a late update today. Last full day of EscapeCon here on Saturday. This morning was no, not General Wars. What was it? VCheese. No, VCheese ended up being basically a bunch of 10th, Q9, Quahan, and Q9, Quahan. Oh, and some heavy builds were actually pretty solid in that. So I ran Knights ×5 because I got into Top Cut last year. I could run Knights ×5 and Gilbert, which was actually pretty solid, but ran into 3 Quahan builds in a row, round 1, round 2, round 3. I won 2 of them though, which was nice. But in order to make the top cut, you have to go 4-1. You have or 5-0. So you have to have those. You have to have the kind of the better matchup, right? I mean, there's like 55 people in the tournaments, so like there's only I think 9 people in the top cut right now. So you have to play really well, right? So Knights had some rough matchups into Quahan, but I was able to pull out 2 out of the 3. Q9 ended up having his way with me, which is crazy because I actually killed Q9 pretty early. And then you had I had to face Blade Gruts, which is kind of crazy. But Blade Gruts with Kuthnak and Grimnak are just really oppressive to the Knights when they're developing. So really tough matchups there. Some good fun games. Did not video those this morning just because Cheese is like super intensive, high competitive, and it just like moving Knights and dispatches, it takes a ton, and the time it goes really fast. So I just felt like holding a camera and trying to capture everything while moving 9 figures every turn was going to get really delayed and also be really hard to kind of track everything. And some of my games kind of came down to that. So it would have, I think, delayed just the ability to play the game. Other games, it's a lot easier to kind of move stuff, but in like full Cheese, it's just kind of crazy how that works. So those games will not make it to the channel, which I guess is okay because I went 2 and 3, so it was kind of there were some rough games, but there were some good ones too. There was actually a really crazy one against Trivia Night where it came down to my last night pulling it out. So some good games though. Now we have the afternoon event, which is Security Breach. That's coming on. I should be videoing that one because that's just kind of a side event. And that one is basically you get to place an order marker of your opponents somewhere on their cards. So they have 4 army cards at the minimum, and you get to place one of their order markers for them. And you get to decide which one it is. So that's kind of cool. And then this evening's event is Toxic Mist, which everything takes an auto wound, or you roll for an auto wound basically at the end of each round, which is kind of crazy. So we'll see how those go. We'll keep you updated. We'll see you in a bit.